everyone, welcome back to Stone Block 2. This is your host, Kosher Bacon. I set that out of order, didn't I? It's weird, you know, like, hello, this is who I am, this is what I'm gonna do. But I said, hello, this is what we're gonna do, this is who I am. Normally people wouldn't do that. In fact, it feels wrong just thinking about that. Let's go get a quest out of the way I've been meaning to do for a while. Here, grab that. Grab this. So we've made cobblestone generator up to this level. But we can go one step further beyond, and then one step further beyond that. And voila. 2 quests complete. Haha, I haven't been doing enough quests recently, so I'm on a questing run now. That was a noise, yes. Here, let's just pop this down over here. This produces like a stack of cobblestone every tick. Or something like that. 1 cobblestone every tick, not a stack, my goodness. Oh my. What? Time out for a sec. What happened? There was an explosion. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, a skeleton shot at that guy, which caused explosions. Well, let me quickly check that, make sure there's no, some cobble in there, but I don't even know where that's from. Oh, hey. So yeah, it looks like I added 2 more levels to the mob farm. It looks like that should be sufficient for just getting it going. Like, words. That should be sufficient for making sure that it keeps running. Stuff like that. This is about to fill up with things, so we're actually going to stopper that up for a second. Okay. So, I'm sure I've shown this on camera before. In fact, I'm 100% positive I've done that. So, apply that. Yeah, let's grab one of these. Stick the rest of these back in here. So that's compressed cobble. That's pretty straightforward. Let's apply that here. And now we got some double compressed cobble. And you know what? We can make some triple compressed even. Internal apply. So there's your triple, double, regular, normal. So let's just remember that for the internal buffer. And then stick this over here. This is going to start filling up. And yeah, just at slow speed this should work, and it will just slowly generate cobblestone for us and compress it down. And one thing we can do is teach it how to make quadruple compressed. And there we go. That will just run for a bit. So, let's talk about how we want to do resources. There's a couple ways to generate resources in the game. And we go claim these. Garden clutch, that was one of them. Cobblestone generator, okay. End game, we're going to do EMC. It's blatantly obvious that's the way to go. For everything that has an EMC value, EMC is the way to go. No reason why we shouldn't do that. We'll have to make farms of the things that don't have EMC values, but we're not at the point of getting a, what even is it called? It's been a while. Yeah, the energy condenser. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it takes Draconic Evolution crafting, Draconic Evolution crafting. This is the same thing from last time. This actually wouldn't be too hard to get. You just need, like, a little bit of grinding. But to turn it into that, we need the Draconic Evolution thing, and that's just a huge pain that we're not going to do. Interesting, this actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, whatever. Do we have enough essence yet? I need like another 8 or so stacks of Infernium essence, then we can get the Master Infusion Crystal. And we are getting better rates, but they're not the best they could be, which is annoying. I'll deal with that later when we need to deal with it. So, other methods of resource generation. Chickens. Chickens exist. If I wanted to go with them, I should get started now, because these are going to take a while. Fluid cows also exist. There's like a Molten Infinity cow around here somewhere. Liquid Death, Night Slime, Stellar Alloy. So yeah, or mystical agriculture seeds. So mystical agriculture seeds are pretty straightforward, you know, just get the essence, make the stuff. I'm not sure if this is just me being biased, because last time it felt like last time we did Stone Block 1, we got tons of essence easily, and now we're not getting it. but it feels like we're not getting as much as we used to, and that's concerning. But we could make Infernium essence farms. My goodness, I can't talk. Stick it in a garden clutch, and it's actually not that bad. We just give it power and water, and it will run indefinitely. So I think that's what we'd like to do for most of our beginning stuff. Like redstone obviously was a big thing. Now we've got plenty of redstone, thank God. And we just got a second garden clutch is the funny thing. In fact, Infern. This thing, Infernium. Yeah, this. Yeah, I'm gonna do something a little dumb here, but I think will be better for us in the long run. My goodness, can I talk normally, please? Just boom. Infernium essence seed. Boop that down over here. And I bet we could actually stick that up over here. We need dirt. And we need the seed itself, which I just crafted up. Okay. So that's going to start filling this up. This just needs a little bit of power. Let's go grab flux ducts. Flux ducts. There we go. Yeah, rates are definitely improving. And boom, this will start working. Now we're just going to need a drawer to hold it all in. In fact, this grew quickly, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Drawer. I crafted up a whole bunch of drawers. I think I even did that on camera. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let me go lock it with the drawer key. There we go, easy peasy. So I'm going to look into maybe making sure that we can always make a bunch of these things and maybe look at a seed room and what have you. And maybe look into better ways of generating essence. Because, I mean, this Infernium seed isn't bad. You could just get a bunch of these, let them run for a bit. Or maybe an improved mob farm, I don't know. I'm actually going to go to Google, see how most people have been doing it, and take a look at that. So I'll be right back. Alrighty then. It's been some time. I've done some stuff. Observe. Wait, is this set to round robin or nearest first? Yes, loot crates are being automatically stored and opened and... Wow, it already emptied? I guess, yeah. This thing must be full then. Yeah, look at that, 650 items. So this thing's got the throughput to handle everything. Oh, hey, look at that, tier 5 cobblestone gem. That's good. Could always use one of those. Yeah, look at this thing fill up. Aha. Milk cow, water cow, baits. All kinds of cool things. Parabit. I mean, just look at this. It's amazing. It's excellent. It's superb. It's diamond armor. Wow. Yeah, just look at this thing go. Ooh, some conversion kits. I like those. Well, these are just upgrade kits. Boo. Who am I getting? They're still good. Even got some advanced item filters. Cobalt ingot. Ooh, I want this. Regular item collector. Yeah, just look at this thing go. And now it's probably going to start filling up this one. Yeah, so... Yeah, look at that. In such short amount of time, we got some incredible loot going. Yeah, we're gonna have to junk most of this unless we just want to fill these things up as like I built this as a buffer and this is still going, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be done soon. Let me grab that lapis. Yeah, most of this is just junk. We've got some eggs in there and stuff, what have you. Yeah. Okay, so what is the plan for the rest of the episode? Because I kind of took a break here and I'm still getting my feet back, like trying to remember what I was doing earlier. I'm sure there was something here I wanted to do. I mean, I suppose I'll take the diamond pants. Here they are. No reason why not to. And you know, there's a helmet over there. We could wear that. Go stick these in there. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. That's good. It's very good. So we're not just going to dump all this in the ME system. That would overload it very quickly. We're going to do something slightly better, I think. Let's see. We really need to start automating that. Here, do we have a crafter tier 1? Otherwise we can go make one. Here, I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't have any cobalt, so I probably shouldn't upgrade this thing just yet. Although I could make it unbreakable. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, because I got these. So here. Let's go head over to the tinker thingy. Let's go upgrade our pick a little, because I don't like the dig speed currently. Turn this off. In fact, boop that in there. Let's fully upgrade it. And I'm annoyed that you can't apply 5 of these at the same time using this thing, because you really should be able to. And let's just make this thing unbreakable. Very good. And this is still melting because cobalting gets to take a while, but we'll go grab our pickhead cast. Very good. We never did automate the lava for that, but that would take 2 seconds to do, and I don't really care enough to do that yet. What next? What next? Yes, things and stuff. Like, I kind of want to get onto, you know, the chickens and cows stuff, because I get the feeling that's going to take forever, and if we get it started now, we'll be in a good place, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because it's grindy. Come on, convert. You can do it. Oh, there we go. Pour it out. Let it dry out. And stick that back in there. This back in here. Now let's observe. Yeah, we get better durability, better mining thing, tripled mining speed, better attack even, and instead of magnetic it gets momentum. But you can't even see anything because, you know, it's already covered by the silky jewel we put on there. Huzzah! So now it mines like that. And we can make it faster with redstone. We could vein mine infinitely with it. In fact, the biggest limiting factor would be... Oh, is that not part... Oh, we probably don't have dark utilities anymore, do we? Well, first off, it's not Drac, but also dark. No, we do. Wasn't there a charm or something? Tag. Item great. Charm. There was like a gluttony charm or something. Where you could just shove things in your face quickly. Well, it wasn't cyclic. It wasn't Thaumcraft. Good to know that exists. Doesn't really matter much, but... I didn't know this had Paxels. Good for it. That's cool. It's actually pretty straightforward to make. Oh well. But yeah, there was a gluttony charm, but that doesn't matter. We can still just hold right click like a normal person. I like how Rocky did manage to end up living. That's good. It's very good. Alright, mob farm is still working, although I wanted to maybe look at making drops of evil. But instead, we're going to focus on... I don't know. Crafter. Let's get a crafter tier 1 going to start with. How do we not have a bunch of these? Because we don't have a bunch of gold. That is untrue. So let's see if we can't hook this up. Duct. Let's grab some flux ducts. Okay. It's ugly looking, but this is just for compression's sake. And we'll just stick this guy over here. Item duct. Extract always active. Insert. Very good. So this thing here is going to fill up with redstone essence, and that's fine. We're going to teach it that redstone essence makes redstone, and that should stay internal. Let's just remember what was in here, keep it good. And then we'll teach it how redstone equals redstone blocks. And that should go external, apply. And let's set it to fast mode for a second just to clean it out. There we go. And that will slowly just drain out of here and go into here, into blocks of redstone for us, which we now have more than a stack of. And really, we don't even need to do this step, but I will lock it just for posterity. There we go. So now this thing will take a lot longer to fill up, because initially this would, you know, fill up once it had 2,000, so on and so forth, but no, it won't. Eventually we're going to want to do the same for this thing, but this is just going to take forever. That's fine, because as you've probably heard, we do have tons of mobs coming in. I just think the Infernium essence is sort of, like, slowed how much of it can have. Chicken is in here, probably from, like, chicken jockeys, so we'll just pop the chicken bits in there. Infinity booster cards are going to be helpful later, so we'll store those. Everything else seems good. Yeah, we got a good rate going now, I think, which is good. That's one of the big things from my bucket list, or just tech-off list. So this thing, you could dunk a skeleton in witch water, and that's pretty good. How do we get a skeleton, though? I mean, like, we could use a safari, mob, entrapment. There it was. Yeah, there's this mob imprisonment tool, which is plastic and gassed here. Plastic is just this dry rubber. And, like, I think there are plastic seeds even, right? If I recall, we've done this before. Maybe not, actually. I mean, there's a plastic chicken. Interesting. Good to know. Anyways, where was I? Yes. Why do we have 5 endstone in here? Really no need for that. Okay, let's be serious. What do we want to focus on next? Like, we're not getting the World Breaker today. Do we want to start Thaumcraft? Not feeling it. Project E, not so much. Draconic Evolution, no thank you. Mystical Agriculture? We don't really have enough essence coming in. Fluid cows. Chickens. No. So what do I want to do? I honestly don't know. Like, I understand the way forward, but, like, I almost feel a little burnt out. Like, I know I can do more automation, more of this stuff, but, you know, just sort of not feeling it right now. Weird as that might sound. Yeah, let me check and make sure this isn't backed up on anything. You know, I've, like, made the automation, and, like, I want to just sit back and watch it work and do something else. But, like, we don't have other dimensions we can go explore and go to and, like, stuff. I don't know. Alright, you know what? I have an idea. I was actually going to think about this earlier. Let's talk storage for a second. Applied Energistics. How much is a importer? Import bus. So, storage bus. Let's take a look at the storage bus. It's just an ME interface, a piston, and a sticky piston. Interface is just these and these. Okay, so these are all possible. These are all makeable. Maybe we automate, like, the creation of these processors. We have advanced inscriber. We could make more. Dense. Before I do anything, I just want to make sure I have no surprises. These covered cable, which is just the regular cable flukes. Okay. Should we, like, advance our applied energistics system? I'm tempted to. I am. A big thing is I kind of can't expand back this way to put stuff there. I suppose we could expand that way. Like, it's easy enough to run cabling in the ceiling or the floors and just pop it up when we need a terminal. Heck, we're gonna get the wireless terminal before too long. I never did end up deciding on the ceiling. I still don't like the way this looks, but whatever. I'm peace for now. Can't deal with that anymore. So what do we want to do is a very good question. I know, I'm just stalling for time here. I honestly don't know. Give me a second to think about it. Maybe I'll go get some stuff together to get the storage situation going. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. I've decided on a course of action for the remainder of the episode. If you're ever bored in this game, just automate something that's going to annoy you later. We're going to want everything the inscriber can make for us later. So, we're just going to, we're going to automate it. We're going to need 6 more advanced inscribers, so I'm going to need some slime. Fortunately, or Well, no, not fortunately. It was actually quite clever of me to do that. I opened all those loot bags automatically and have them set to automatically open. So we should be able to just pop out this slimy dirt, pop in a blue slime, and hopefully this gives us the thing we want. We'll see, though. Yeah, okay. So slimy leaves. I wonder if a crook would actually give us better rates here, or if we'll need something with fortune on it. I'm willing to bet, actually, if we just... Oh, no, that didn't do what we wanted, although it does give us the congealed blue slime. Oh, hold on, we could just use a bonsai thing, couldn't we? Yes, we could. Huh, that's good. Do we not have hoppers? Do we not have chests? What on earth? What could... Oh, yeah, that's right, we ran out of wood a while back. Yeah, let me grab this. Stack of wood from nothing, thank you. And it was a sawmill, right? Oh, yeah. Whoop. I forgot this thing fills up fast. Sorry, I set that to go swap like 4 stacks of logs. Should give us plenty of wood for the thing we want. Ugh. Yeah, you'll notice how quickly this thing starts to fill up. So here, we'll just convert a stack over into a stack of chests. And then let's just make like 16 hoppers or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Where were we? Yeah. This thing, this storage drawer. Grab this. Good. And this thing we can just stick in the corner over here. I don't care that much. Give it... It's gonna want the blue slimy dirt, I can already tell you that much. Come on, game. Work with me here. I don't want to have to... Here, you know what? There is a solution here. You ever, like, strap on a jetpack so you could go slightly higher than you could ever jump? Yeah, that's a thing. Alright, let's go stick that in there. Where were we? Yeah, that's right. Blue slimy dirt. Slime sapling. And there we go. That torch can't be there. This will slowly grow and give us the slime we desire. In the meantime, this should suffice with what we want. Yeah, ore trees is a thing. Where were we? Inscribers. Yes, we have to craft up a bunch of inscribers. We need a bunch of sticky pistons for that. We're out of pistons. Because reasons. Why does it only do 22 then stop? Who knows? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. If I recall correctly, the advanced inscriber takes those engineering presses and hoppers and iron, yeah. Okay, so let's get this guy hooked back up again. Wanted to give him his own room, and we will, but first I need a place for those presses. We wanted the engineering one, right? Yeah. And that's just diamonds. Let's go grab our diamonds from over here. 2 per thing. We want to do 6 of them. That means 12 diamonds. Yeah. We don't have a ton of them, but we can afford this, and it will be well worth the effort. It's just this. Very good. Silly. I need 12 silicon, too. As well as that silicon mold when it comes time. And 12 redstone, but that's easy. Let's get that essence out of here. So my idea was, rather than have to fight to defragment our drives, or however you want to call it, when we're with the Applied Energistics 2 system, we could just have a bunch of these storage crates, these things, yeah, with the amazing amount of storage that we could use. And then from there, what we do with them is we, use our words, come on. So we have those storage crates, brain just completely blue screened right there. And use the storage interface. That's not what it's called, but whatever. So the energistic system just puts stuff in and out of storage crates. We could even use the basic drawers with that, have them have a higher priority, lock them so that only the stuff we want goes in them, and that would be pretty good. The only issue with that is channels, which is going to be annoying. I guess I can try and explain channels now. There's no reason why I couldn't. So, here's some cable. You can craft it with wool to color it, or you can keep it like this basic glass-looking stuff. You can even make it smart where it will show you how many channels are being used, which is what we're going to do. So, everything you hook up to a cable, these inscribers for example, I could have a row of them, but only the first 8 are going to get powered. Each one of them takes up 1 channel on the cable, and the basic cable only holds 9. Not 9, 8, my goodness. You can tell how awake I am right now. It's showing. So 9 cables. I did it again. I need to just go to sleep. That's what I need to do. So anyway, you can have 8 devices on a thing. You can also craft the cable together and get a dense cable, which does, well, 4 times 8, 32. And that's not too bad. You can do some good stuff with 32. You could have like an 8x8 with the dense cable, what have you. But one cable can only carry that thing. So, introduce the controller, which we haven't gotten yet for reasons. Where is it? Well, it's around here in this list somewhere. Like, I see the glowy ones here, but that's not what I wanted. There it is. Takes pure Fluix crystals. Takes skystone brick, which, you know, didn't realize that was a thing, but that's fine. We can just make skystone. It's easy. Takes engineering presses. Not too bad. So, yeah, that's a thing. The controller basically allows you to have infinite connections. It's the heart of your thing. You can have multiple controllers stacked up together, and each one can support a 32 cable that could then reach out from there and branch out into 8 channel cables. And as long as it all routes through the controller, it all works. So here, pretend this wool block is my controller, and pretend these are dense. Here's 32, here's 32, here's 32, here's 32. And then pretend that this is just an 8 that goes that way. You could have a network throughout your base, just based off that, as long as it all routes back to your controller. Channels make the mod a little more challenging than refined storage, so a lot of people don't like to use it, but quite frankly, I think I'll enjoy the logistical challenge after a while. We should speed things up. Speed card. No. Well, only 25 pages of speed things to look through that we can do at... no. Well, maybe we could just look through applied energistics till we find the right thing. I thought it was called a speed card. Accelerate. Just an advanced card and a Fluix crystal. Advanced cards are just calculation processors and diamonds. Not too bad. How much iron do we have? Could stand to have some more. Let's go pop some over from here. That would be the big things. Because I'm just thinking in terms of storage now. We're going to want to keep it smart. Because right now I just converted all that into ingots so I could use it. But then I popped that in there, and oh, that just went black because apparently this thing can't handle too much stuff going in at once. And like that just filled up a ton of stuff. It's just a thing. So here, inscriber. So yeah, applied energistics 2 gets complicated if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, did I make too many? That's fine. So we're gonna make our own advanced inscriber room, basically. We're gonna have our own inscriber room. Should be good. Don't know why these two aren't stacking. Probably this thing is like configured differently. Anyway, I'm gonna go find a place for that and start doing it. Be right back. Alrighty then, getting some stuff together. Pure crystals. Very, very important. Just grind up your Fluix and your Certus quartz into dust and double it that way. Once we have EMC, we won't need to worry about that, but, well, EMC is a long way off. Yeah, let's get this thing started again. Stack of coal blocks should keep it running for a while. I wanted to actually look at maybe starting early this season, well, this time playing this, to get a Cobbleworks factory going. Something that just makes these three things, other things we want, without us having to do it ourselves. So, yeah, let's look at that. I think we could probably set it up over here. So, yeah, sounds like a plan. I'll go get the stuff together for it, I guess. Be right back. Alrighty then. Doing some minor upgrades to the base. One of the things is I want to increase the lava capacity of this thing. So that can now hold 320 buckets. This held 256 buckets. That's actually not as good as I was hoping. Ooh. Oh well. Hold up. How much can this hold? Fine, we'll craft it with our mining diamonds anyways. This can hold 4,000 buckets. Okay, I think I know which one we want to use. It was a thought. But yeah, I suppose that costs that much for a reason. Fluid duct. Yeah, we have pressurized fluid duct here. Very good. Let's just quickly empty that into this. That's fine. I've been playing a lot more intelligently, I say, as I continue to waste resources and what have you. But yeah, I've been playing a lot more intelligently, so I don't mind small waste of resources here or there. It'll be fine. Alrighty then. Transferred the room over to the block palette we're using, including the great, awesome, amazing ceiling. Yeah, this is a thing. We're gonna make all these different types of blocks here at this factory. I've done this on camera before, but so it should be pretty straightforward. Just set up an aqueous accumulator over here, so we just need to tell it to extract over here, and don't extract here, and don't insert here. And this should fill up quite nicely. Right? Yeah. So, let's get started, shall we? So the way we want this is our current stone output. We can upgrade this to be as fast as we want it to be. So this actually doesn't even need to be here. Well, no, hold up. It should be. And maybe? I don't know. Like, we want this all to fill up at roughly the same rate, but that's going to be hard. So we're going to tell this to extract always active. We're going to have it extract on green. This one here. I mean, we could tell it to insert. Or insert and extract, but whatever. We'll leave this alone for now. Just doesn't do anything. So we want that. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to want to place the conduits, aren't I? That's why I wanted that facade. I remember now. So here's a little thingy over here. Just extract from the bottom. There we go. These things should start getting their power. Yep. Okay, let me grab the facade over here. Very good. Okay, so this thing's extracting on green. We want this thing to be fed, so we're going to have it insert on green. And extract on brown. That'll produce our gravel, which, you know, we're going to have this insert on brown. No need to extract from here. No, wait, hold up. Oh yeah, that's right, this is smooth stone anyways. So that produces smooth stone. This, we're also going to want to insert on green, because this, our pulverizer... Why isn't this extracting? Oh, probably because it's empty. Fine, we'll have this extract on green also. Right? These should start, you know, stuff should be going out of here. I'm confused, why isn't this working? This is outputting over here, these two are extracting, this is trying to insert on green. They're connected. This, okay, whatever. So anyway, we'll keep going. So this here is inserting on green, extract on blue. This one here should be insert on blue. No need to extract from it. Now seriously, I'm confused. What on earth is going on? Can I manually feed you? Yeah, okay, you work. Deal with that in a minute. I'm sure it's something dumb I'm not thinking of. So that produces gravel, inserts over here. Okay, so the thing is, this is also going to need to insert on blue, because this pulverizer is going to turn that into purple. Extract always active, insert on purple. No need to extract. So that's going to turn that into dirt. And there's nothing really for that over here. This is sending out on purple. We need this to insert on purple. And extract on cyan. Always active. That's going to take that dirt and crush it and turn it into sand. So this needs to insert on cyan. I need to extract. Okay, so far so good. I'm probably going to have to change these to round robin it, I just realized, but we can deal with that later. Why isn't that working? Whatever. So, this thing is sending out cyan, sand. This is glass, so we need it to insert on cyan. And we'll have it extract on light gray. And this will just insert on light gray. No need to extract. That's just glass. And again, this needs to insert on cyan, extract on dark gray. Extract always active. This will produce our dust. This should insert on dark gray. There we go. So dark gray produces dust, and some of that's going to go here. And some of that is going to go over here, where we're going to want to buffer, aren't we? Maybe not. Let's just insert on dark gray and extract on pink. Always active. So pink is going to be our clay. So this should insert on pink. Insert. And now to make bricks. I don't even know if we want to hook this one up yet. We might just leave this one alone, to be honest. Like, do we really have a need for brick? That we need this? Clay I can understand. Brick? This, screw it, I guess. How do we convert directly from clay to brick? Here, how do we get this? I suppose there's just an auto crafter, isn't there? Yeah, so you could have it in one of these many different crafting things. Probably just like an RF Tools crafter will do. Let's go grab one of those, because I made like 4 or 5 of them at once when I upgraded the thing downstairs. Crafter. No, I did not. I really should have, though. There we go. If you're going to do it like this, do it in batches of 4 or 5. Very helpful. Yeah, just ran a little power line from over here to here. Should make life a lot easier. Assuming our machines decided at some point they wanted to work, because nothing... Oh, I know why. It's because none of the sides are configured on this. I'm stupid. Knew it. Called it. Alright. So that is going to extract our thing. We'll just do it over here. Yep, this is filling up. So this is inserting on gray, putting out pink. I guess let's pop that over there. Except this doesn't need to connect to anything. This doesn't need to connect to anything. And sure, we'll hook this up too. Really, we didn't even need that, but whatever. So currently we're extracting clay on pink. So we want to insert pink over here. And extract lime. I'm going to teach it the recipe. And then it's going to smelt those into bricks. And oh, we're going to have to put it back in, aren't we? That's fine. We could actually do that, couldn't we? Maybe. Or just grab a second crafter and do it from there. I wish I had the wireless crafting terminal thingy. Would make life so much easier right now. Here, we'll just craft up a new one. Why not? And rather than just store the bricks, we'll immediately convert them, because I don't think we'll need the raw brick for anything, and if we do, we can just make that ourselves. Okay. I want to do this in such a way that... Move out of the way, torch. That doesn't look terrible. Can we not move these? Fine. Do it like this. Bend my arm a little more, why don't you? Okay. This does not need to be attached here. Alright, so just bear with me, guys. So this will now craft the clay into clay balls. The clay balls, which are being extracted on lime, will be inserted over here on lime. And extracted over here on yellow. Always active. So that will smelt clay balls into clay. This will now insert from yellow and extract on light blue. Always active. Because we'll turn the bricks that's just made into, well, brick. Or the brick into bricks. This will insert on light blue. And no reason to extract. And this has no reason to extract. If I've got that all configured correctly. Speaking of configuring things correctly... Yeah, that's what I forgot to do. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't round robin any of it yet. So here. We're just gonna extract, round robin. Round robin. Round robin. Round robin. Round robin. And there is no reason to round robin the last thing. It's literally doing only the same one thing over and over. I just want to make sure everything's working the way it should. So far, all of this looks like it's doing alright, although sand hasn't had much happen to it yet. I just want to make sure sand is going up. Insert on cyan, which we get from this thing, which is set to round robin, so at some point it's going to do that. Right? Because it's also inserting here and here and stuff, so sand is going to go up by a smaller amount in general. But that's fine, we can upgrade these machines, because right now we're just tied to the lower 20 RF per tick machine speed. So we want to confirm that dust, clay, and brick go up too. So how do we confirm that? Oh, this is inserting on light gray. This is what's extracting on light gray, which is, you know, inserting cyan. So, like, we know it works. This will pulverize the sand into dust, right? Just want to make sure that I saw that correctly earlier. Yeah, pulverizer will pulverize sand into dust. So eventually that will go into here, make clay, make bricks. Okay, I think we're good to just let it run. The whole thing costs less than 1,000 RF per tick. I want to make sure this is keeping up. Yeah, it's producing 104 RF per tick. Not bad. That's also including like our ME system and what have you. Alright, and we even saved 2 pulverizers on the deal. Can save those for later. I'm pretty sure that's actually going to do it for the episode, so I'll see you guys again in the next one. Until then, enjoy.